Dang, what is going on, guys? So today I took a trade, right? Here on gold, I'm on the 15-minute chart right here. Got this 15-minute fair value gap right here. Some other shit going on. But right here, if we look at the charts, it's looking kind of messy right now, but this is like this purple box I have. If we come back to the 4-hour, this purple box right here. Turn this one. I'll turn this one yellow for the video. So right here, boom, 4-hour fair value gap. Price came and touched it a couple of times. First drop, broke through it. Came back up, broke through it again. Touched the second one. Came back up, broke down again. And now we're touching this first one, the yellow one. Some respect to it. Fair value gap right here, probably target that next. Bring these out. $15-minute chart though. If we use candle range theory, that's just liquidity being swept. And sell could be coming. So let's check out the 1 minute. Boom, we have here. It's trying to break into the this fair value gap. And then this is the 15-minute fair value gap right here. So boom, we have this resistance going on. Turn support. I entered here. And then we have some support going on right here. Never really broke past this. Broke through the 15-minute fair value gap and just straight kept going. That was the 4-hour fair value gap. This yellow line broke past that, and then this is like another fair value area zone. And then right here, this yellow line. Oh, look, the sales are coming. Sales coming. Look at that. I just call in sales. Look at the sales. Let's see though, we'll see. And this move right here, this was like about like 5,000 ticks.
Papa, did you see Gamma's charger?
5,000 ticks. No, I didn't.
No.
Let's see if sales play. And then I was also in another trade today.
What the?
Made $41 with that trade. XAU, 40 bucks. Today, 41. Yeah, look, sales really might play out to like back to here. Let's check out this copper sell, copper buy that I'm in. Oh shit! Same thing happening with gold. Same thing happening with copper, bro. Got in on here on the 15-minute chart. Looks better. You can see this fair value right here. Hopefully we just tap it back in, get respect, and it just continues upwards for the upside. Copper been in a major downtrend though recently. Then my stop was like right here underneath these lows. Kind of lower though to like this, beneath this FVG. But there's a FVG right here, you know. Get my rectangle. Boom, little FVG right there. Got respect, you know. This one's getting some respect. So we're just gonna have to see. If it goes anywhere past this though, then I'm breaking even on this. And it'll still be up, so that's still a good trade to me. 1 minute chart. Good morning, everybody. It's currently 7:25, February 18th. Let's look at this shit. So right here, like for the beginning of this week, maybe I caught this trade right here. 17,000 ticks on gold. It's pretty nice. It was kind of the same thing with this sell that I tried to take last night, which I should have took. Here on the 15 minutes. We got this yellow line right here. This is like support and resistance or supply and demand zone area that I marked out. You know, right there, bow. Look at this. Look at how perfect it is. I could have been chopping sales though, but fuck. I haven't been on the charts lately. I took a big loss recently and I've just been trying to get back into it. So, right here, that brings us to this. This is the buy caught the other night. Sweeper. Here, boom. As soon as we hit the top, we started making wicks. See that? We started wicking out. And then we respected this fair value gap. But then we started wicking out again. And then I was aiming for like here, this fair value gap right here, which would have been solid, because this is after this one, then it's like this one right here. And this one got some respect as well. Tapped in, you know, then bust, retested up a little bit, tapped in again, wick through, closed above though still. Now it was like crazy longs too. Look at that. crazy longs too. But we could be seeing price trade back into this. And then tap back into this zone before continuing move again. But we'll see what happens with that. And then back to this sell. So we was wicking out right here. Boom, could have got the sell. The 15-minute right here. This is where I was at. 15-minute chart. Boom, we tap back into the fair value. Straight inversed it on the 1 minute. This is my setup. Right there, boom, fair value, boom, started wicking out. Look at that. Started wicking out. Boom, boom, boom. Started making some range right here. I ain't gonna lie, I try to buy my first position. It was a buy. Let me try to go into this. Six trades, 4 winners, 2 losers. I caught a loss right here. Boom, price came in, started making wicks right here. And then I was like, okay, we're probably into a buy. And then we started selling off some more. So on the 15-minute, and then boom, we was on the 1 minute cut right there. Brother, look at this shit. So it was chopping up, boom, wicking out. I was thinking buys, I took buys, I got stopped. I entered a short because I already knew about this fair value, so I was like, okay, fuck it, we're going short, hitting this. Boom, I go short. Stop loss above. This fair value gap, and then boom, straight down too. Boom, boom, boom. Came back up. Didn't break through this fair value gap though, so that was good, you know. Came back down again, and then right here, but by like what? 51 ticks. I didn't hit my freaking stop loss, bro. Cause I was targeting like another higher time frame fair value gap. When really I should have just been targeting this fair value gap that I was looking at. And I was like, oh fuck, that would have been TP, bro. Look at that shit. Got me fucked up right now, bro. Got me fucked up right now in the morning. And then oh, look at our shell that we had on here. Look at this. Okay, here it goes. There goes the shell. Let's see if this plays out. Should I get in on this? tells the best story, I feel like. Hour left. It's the daily looking like.
No. He's brushing his teeth.
All the daily right here, we just took that out.
Walton's here. Walton's here.
Steady trend on the day.
Ron said.
I think we could still be in buys on the 4 hour. How can I make a new one?
Loyal.
Here.
Brushing his teeth right here. Well, it's got Jura as the best of James. Kaki, turn it over. Benjo. Did you get the table back up to Jen's? Yeah. So how come it's crawling over there? It is. Is it back at James? It's here, yeah. Is it back at James? What time is it? Is it back at James' house?
And that's how you clear your charts and keep another one.
And we're gonna leave Chloe. I have to do some schoolwork. We're gonna leave Chloe out of the schoolwork.
On the 4 hour.
But wait, like, cause like, let's get over here. Look, oh gosh.
Damn, look at the sale playing out. Fuck, let's get in the sale. See how this plays out. Look. Boom, I should have been up here already in profit right now, B. I do think gold is long though in the long run. Let's see if this one I'll do what I think it'll do. At least sweep some of this right here. Take some of this out. And then I'll just break even if anything. While this trade is playing out, let's look back at copper because I took a loss on copper. Fucking look, bro. I bought here. Boom, fair value gap, tapping in it on the 15-minute. Just a 15-minute look like. Boom, we can tap in. Tap it, boom. So I bought here. We had a strong candle here. Almost to closing, and then fucking dumped, and then fucking boom. So I got it on here. We tapped back into the fair value gap, and then we ended up going upside. This is another 15 FEG right here. Tap back in. This one I closed my position. I could have closed up here though, but fuck it, a win is a win. And then I hit a short right here because we tapped the 15-minute, and we didn't. We started kind of like waking out right here, so I entered a short here. I could have took out in the FEG, but I was aiming for down here to sweep this. And hit this and then return up. Well, I was just thinking about shit in my head, honestly. That's why this gold trade might not hit. Low key, I've been in a funk. Boom, hit a sell. Got taken out right here. FEG getting respected. Boom. Boom, boom, boom. Look at that. Oh my God, bro. I would have been up fat last night. But fuck, my uncle was out here too though. We was talking story and shit. Getting tapped. Wow, on the 15-minute chart. And then I was also looking at NAS 100. And then look at this one. Boom, boom. I was like right here. I was like right here last night. And then freaking NAS on the 4 hour. Oh man, look at the 4 hour. Straight getting dirtied work. Straight dirtied work. In this range. This high and these lows right here. Look at that. It's getting dirtied work. Boom, touched the low. Came back to the high. Touched the low. We might be coming up for that high again, low key. NAS could be buys. Right here though, boom. Tap back in, droppy. Boom, range right here, drop, cut. And then right here we tap the bottom support. Now we're back up. 15 minutes. I think that's my setup. After like a market structure shift with a break of structure with a fair value gap, tap back into that fair value gap, and then that's the trade right there I should be looking for. That's my setup, I think. Cause that's green, bro. That's green. We'll see more. We'll see more. But I do think NAS could be freaking longin', man. That was like a what? This FEG, where I was at? 19,000 ticks. 19,000 ticks on the NAS. I think I should have took that trade too, man. Let's check out this trade. On the 15 minutes. This gap already got a little bit of respect. About to see though. that plays out. Let me show you guys my broker. So right here, this is Genesis. I'll leave a link in the description below. This is the dashboard. You have your accounts and stuff. The wallet. Only can transfer or deposit funds with crypto. Right here, you can make your new account, live demo, trading account name, leverage 1 to 50, all the way to a 1 to 500. Boom, minimum deposit, $10. Trade locker platform, fire. And then this is like the accounts and stuff. Boom, you have your lives, your demos. Look at this, man. I was taking accounts, flipping the fuck out of them, and just blowing them. Look at this one. Up 90 grand on this one. 50K account. Took it to 150,000 and blew it. Fuck, look at that. 46 trades, 65%, 30 winners, 16 losers. Average trade 719. Risk reward 3.45. Traded 166 lots. Look at that, boom. And then I've just been in a funk recently. I've just been on a losing streak. January, 7 trades, 71%, 30 trades, 14 losers. 1 to 2 risk reward, 53%. That's all you need. 252 volume. Just 1 week. You know? That's just the type shit right there. Just taking accounts and blowing them. And this is my... No, not this one. It's this one then. Yep, right here, this chart. I took this one, 10K account. Freaking grew it to over 300%, and then I just blew it all in one day. 106 trades, look at that. 21 winners, 85 losers. 106 trades, that's the day I blew this account. Go back to this account. 24, 23. Okay. I thought I had 106 trades on this day too. But then let's continue. Then you have the journal. Here you have your P&Ls, most traded assets, total trades, win rates, high impact news. Today we're clear. Statistics. Boom, your Genesis score. They give you your consecutive losses, your consecutive wins, best sessions, best hour, average P&L for the week, your technical statistics. Longs won 33%, shorts won 29%. Most profitable asset, NAS 100. Your AI coach. Damn, this thing is taking a minute to analyze me. I wish they could have the journal for the demo account, so that'd be cool, because then you could check out how you're doing on the demos to see if you're you're ready for the live, you know what I'm saying? But this one says total trades I took with my live was 90, win rate was 32%, which was so bad. But this was so long time ago. Champions are built in the trenches of a 30% win rate. Boom, trend catcher. So my average risk reward, yeah, it tells you what's working. You possess a psychological grift of survive a 13 trade losing streak without blowing the account, which shows incredible emotional resilience. Your largest win, 102, is double your largest loss, $51, proving you have the sniper DNA. Like, just the type shit. And then boom, your calendar. Which was, let me try and go through my calendar honestly. One trade, bad, ooh. December, no trades. November, October. This one I did kind of good. I made $200. There was an overnight trade too. This was a while back. September, horrible. More red than green. But lately I've been more green than red until this past week. I've just been in a losing streak. But here, boom, trade history, 90 trades, all your trades, your notebook, and then your replays you can do. Pretty soon they're gonna have a day replay where you can replay an entire day of trading. And then account replay as well. But let's check out the trade replay here. Took a buy. Click on your trade that you want to go over. Replay. Change the speed of it down here. Scroll through it. Scroll through it. And then the 1 minute and 15-minute chart. Ouchie. And then they also have 10x challenges. So turn 125 into $1,000. 1,025 of capital. And then they have leaderboards of each month. Where is the, oh, right there. So you can have 125 for 12.15 funded trading, 250 deposit for 2,500, 500 deposit for 5,000 in live funded. And you just have to trade 5 days, and then after the 5 days, whatever you make, you can take. And after the 5 days, after every trade you take, you can withdraw those profits. This is the leaderboard right here. This dude made 194%. Pretty. I thought you could. I guess not. Here's the tiers. 7,500 for 75,000. 4,000 for 40,000. 500 for 5,000. 1,000 for 10,000 in trading capital. That's the one I need right there. That's the one I need right there. But right here, boom, the leaderboard. Everybody's just rocking the tier 1s. Got some tier 3s in there. A tier 4 right here. Tier 4, 10 grand one. 194%. I'll be smashing these guys with 300% on average per month. And then they also have PAM investing. It's just like everybody throws in money and everybody just takes a split of the profits type of thing. Monthly average is 15%. Close P&L, 5K, return on investment. 12 grand totaled, pooled in here. And then you got like your market news. Economic calendar. Trade sessions. No, it's me, Jose, in the office. Sydney closed, Tokyo closed, London closed. Right now it's New York. I'm on the computer. And your map right here on the bottom. Yeah, I'll feed Max. They got the podcast. Okay. News. Nah, it's not. Nothing important, really, I see. And then you also got your courses here. Video courses, forex trading, commodity trading, trading styles, psychology, technical, ebooks. And then they got a glossary of all type of trading terminologies. Arbitrage, asset allocation, freaking balance of payments, balance of trade, bank rates, bar charts, bear market, Bitcoin, blockchain. A blockchain is essentially a ledger of transactions, blah blah blah. Break even, a term used to describe where there is no overall profit or loss. British pounds, what is British pounds? Cardano, CCI, CFD, just everything you need to know. Forex, gas prices, wallets, freaking ledgers, coins, margin, MetaTrader, mid-cap, monetary policies, the NASDAQ, just everything, pips, everything you need to know all right here in this one section. And then you have your position size calculator. Say you want to trade gold, account balance is 10,000. You want to risk 3%, and your stop loss is usually 50 pips. Currency, blah blah blah, account balance 300. You should be using 6.00 lots per size. That's the recommended lot size. And you can just take that and use that to your advantage. But that is Genesis FX Markets. I'll leave a link in the description. Check them out. Here on the 1 minute. We tapped here in this zone. Hopefully we start to see some constant downtrend now on the 15 minutes without that top. Now hopefully we see a continuation downward It's not looking too good right now, but we shall see. I gotta go feed the dog and shit, so I'll be back. The market is getting crazy, brother. We are in profits now. Straight, just wicked. Boom, straight, red, red, red. Dump, dump. Dumped. Keep on dumping, boy. Keep on dumping, boy. I'll move my stop loss into break even. Cause I don't give a fuck. I'm not risking shit. And I'ma just chill after this. Oh shit. Oh shit, that shit. Oh shit, that shit about to stop me out at break even. Oh shit. And if we get stopped out at break even, I'm still cool with that. Cause at least we made at least $1 today. At least we made $1. 2, 3. 1, 2, 1, 2. 7 trades. 5 wins. 2 losses. Not so bad. Not so bad at all. Cause what is this? Just a 15-minute fair value right here. So it could just be tapping into this right here and then, you know, continuing. But we're about to see. If I had gotten in where I wanted to, I would have had break even here and that would have been way more better for me. Look at it playing out. Should I just get into another sell? Should I get into another sell? Nah, I'm not gonna do that. Catch y'all in the next video. That's it for this one. Peace. So here on the 15-minute chart, trade played out smoothly. Exactly what I was expecting to happen. Back to the 1 minute. This is it right here, the sweep. And then it didn't break again above this. That was good, confirmation. And then after here, it finally dumped. But I got stopped out here at break even. And then I just watched it play out in front of my face. But now that we touched this zone, we could be looking for buys back to the top area. This in between this purple and yellow zone. Broke below, came back, touched the bottom, starting to wick out. Wicked out, catching longs, might be past this. Oof.